We are here at Shepparton and I am catching up with Craig Turnbull, the Tuza Horse Float winner for the Nutrien yearling sales. Firstly, Craig, welcome and congratulations.
Yeah, thanks very much, Paul.
Anyone wondering, this has taken us a few times to get this one started, so I thought we'll get all the punchlines out. What a great prize to win, mate.
Unbelievable, yeah, we're still in shock, so just can't believe it.
I asked you there before we actually started, and I just said to you, how did you take it? And you said you thought for a minute Gemma was G-ing you up, and how long did it take to actually sink in that you had actually won the horse float?
Yeah, well, I'm always getting G'd up, so I'm always a little bit wary, but when Gemma rang and she was making a few points, I thought, oh, this might be serious, but then I didn't know what. She didn't sort of say that I won the float straight off, and then I've got some good news, won the float. Oh, jeez, yeah, so it was a massive shock, and I was down in the back catching horses, and it was unbelievable.
Were you aware you could win the float? We try to make sure that everyone knew, and the Tuza bannering and all the rest. Were you aware by basically all you had to do was pay up and sustain for the race series within 30 days? Were you aware you were you were going into the draw for the float?
Yeah, absolutely. Beck said, I'm going to pay the filly up, and I've got to do it by such and such a date, which was, I knew a few days earlier sort of thing. So I was aware, and we just thought, see how we go, but never won anything, and just massive shock.
It is. What does it mean for you guys? You've got a lot of horses and that in work. Something like this out of the blue. What does that mean for us? I'm going to say small. You're not small, but you're definitely not that medium to large size stable. What does it mean for you guys?
It's massive because, say we might have one at Melton or one somewhere, we can just whack the 2 horse on and whack the pony on or something, and away we go. But we wanted to get a 2 horse float, but setting up a new place and things like that, it wasn't on it was way down the list, so it's massive for us.
It's a great prize, not only from Nutrien but also Tuza Horse Floats and Matt Tuza. It's a small company that they've got to donate, $24,500 first prize. It's just an amazing gift, isn't it?
It's incredible, absolutely incredible, and Tuza Floats, they're fantastic, and Nutrien, I can't speak highly enough of them. Their sales, and I really enjoy them.
There's a couple of things I do want to touch on. It's quite ironic that we are here at Shepparton, but firstly, this year, how did you find the whole experience? Getting signed up, getting your credit all organised. Did you have any issues at all with that?
No, 100%. Beck sorts all that out.
Smart move.
I say the other way. But no problems at all, and great to deal with. Even from, I think it was here when we had the Ready to Run sale and first met Mark. Great to deal with, and hasn't changed.
It's sort of becoming a very big family, and the pools are actually over there. Actually, Abby's over there talking to them at the minute. That first Ready to Run sale was my first sort of, I suppose, time with Nutrien. It was everyone's first time, and Mark and those guys were here, and you're actually getting a couple of horses ready for the Ready to Run for the pools, and that was your first association, I suppose, with Nutrien. Yeah,
absolutely, and Mark come up and introduced himself and where we could go better and things like that. So, and it was only new to us too, but we were... At that stage, we just want to, have the horse ready. We didn't want to come out and smash records for a quarter. We just got them up going, and Mark was fully, supportive and understanding of that we didn't want to smash him early, just poke him along, doing everything right, and he was great.
I might touch on that in a sec. I just want to also make mention to Gary Hawthorne and Jenny Gallagher. You purchased a horse off them. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. We're here in the Goulburn Valley. You all live here in the Goulburn Valley, and it's pretty cool that this horse has been able to secure that prize.
Yeah, it's great because I trained for Gary and Jenny, and I also trained for Dean and Blanche. So I get to keep an eye on the yearling, on the weanlings, and all the way through. So we had a few picked out, and we had this filly's mum, and she had a few issues earlier on, but Keith Cochin really liked her, and as a young horse, but she had a lot of issues, so that was good enough for me, and she showed us enough, and she's very Art Major mare, and the Sweet Lou filly, and we've kept an eye on her, and she's always a really nice filly, and we're really happy.
Have you broken this filly in?
Yeah, she actually goes really good. So she's been really good to us.
It's you're good at poker, mate, because that was a big smile when I asked you that question.
Yeah, no, we're very happy with her. So no.
We're here at Shepparton, and it is pacing for Pink Day. Anyone wondering why I'm in the pink gear and they're on the track for the next, but that's okay, I'll get there. Huge day. You say Beck there before, and Abby had a winner today as well, but Mitavite, great sponsors, great supporters here at Shepparton, the Shepparton Harness Racing Club as well. It's a very progressive place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great place for that. We get sport here. Macca and Colleen especially really looks after us, and can't speak highly enough. And the trials and the races, it's unreal.
It is indeed. Just I will say well done for that, and I'm just going to probably self-indulge. I just want to try and, I suppose, get the message out there. I think sometimes people probably need to think a little bit differently. The ready to runs, I don't know the right formula. I don't think anyone actually really knows the right formula. But do you feel there's a place for those as a person that breaks in a lot of horses for people? And now with the change of the racing season, the fact that you nearly have to wait, you've got to wait nearly 12 months now before you can race one of these horses that you purchased. Do you think there's a place for those ready to runs and I suppose in training sort of sales?
100%. As long, as I said earlier, there's no point, in my eyes anyway, hunting them up and trying to smash a quarter out. Like, if they're just bowling along, doing everything right and getting home a quarter in 31, nice and easy, and doing everything right, that's good enough for me at that early stage. But we got plenty of time now with the extension of the season, so we can get an extra prep into them and things like that. So, and I think it's very good.
Towards the end of the season, or even maybe at the start of the next season, there is that opportunity. And I mean, the Turnbull name's synonymous in harness racing. I know the rest of the family actually, they were purchasing at all the sales as you guys were as well. I think it's key that we listen to people like yourself, that there is this chance or this potential for these sorts of sales and sales series that can change our industry. We need to keep, I suppose, turning that $1 over, if you like, getting more and more people buying horses and getting involved in horses, but also people making money out of it as well. So I think we need to just perhaps get people to think a little bit differently as well. Yeah,
exactly. Like I know Dean and Blanche sort of got left with a few after sale, but sort of got them broken in and rolling along. That's another little chance to probably, because each year there's horses and horses, so they've got to sort of keep them turning over. So for people and ourselves, if we sort of had one that, if we had sort of too many and it went along all right, we'd be more than happy to put in.
I think that's a reality. Things do change from the time you purchase horses to the time the next sales comes along. Things definitely change from people, from financial to sometimes going good, sometimes going bad, family commitments. There's so many things that can happen. So that is the other avenue for these sales, or the other, I suppose, respite for these sales.
Yeah, exactly right.
Mate, thank you. Well done. Well done to Tuza Horse Floats as well. Thank you very much for their continued support, Matt Tuza and all those guys. Anyone looking to buy a float, make sure you give Matt Tuza and the crew a ring. But Craig, well done to yourself, the whole family, and I'm sure you enjoyed. Did you get bragging rights over the brother?
No. But I just want to really thank Tuza Horse Floats and Nutrien. Unbelievable. Yeah, couldn't be happier.
Craig, thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.